and warm welcome to Magnifi Science here in Karachi. I'm standing here with you to bring you actually to something that we're going to experience and probably is going to be a lot of fun. So when we talk about science, we always think about textbooks, math, and pretty boring stuff. But here in this place, in this science hub, I heard there are so many things we can explore. So I'm bringing you here with me today, and we're going to talk with children, with their parents, and also we're going to explore the science experiments and the fun behind the interactive science. And hopefully we're going to talk also someone from the management. I have on my side CEO of TDF Foundation, Fawad Sumro. Thank you, sir, for joining us here tonight. Let's have a little walk and actually have a conversation about the foundation itself after I have seen so many things happening here. So the most important thing for me is to understand is what is the vision behind the foundation itself?
So thank you very much for taking time out and visiting us here. You've joined us on a day when we are having a science fair. So you get to see the first-hand our contributions, the work that we are trying to do with young students particularly, and you also get to see the visitors that are around. In terms of our vision, Dawood Foundation itself is a very old organization. It was established back in 1960, and historically we were in the formal education space. We still have a large school that we run, Dawood Public School, but as our Vice President, Sabrina Dawood, started taking over the operations of the foundation. So how do we define informal learning spaces? Informal learning spaces are basically where it's all dependent on the individual who's visiting and having this experience. So there is no definitive starting line or end line. There's no exam at the end and definitive outcome. So it's learning as you interact, as you move forward. So Science Center is a good example of that. So we have over 400 exhibits here, and every visitor who comes in gets a chance to interact with those exhibits. The key element is to have that interaction. Otherwise, the science concepts that we cover, they can be, anybody can read them from the books. But the whole idea is that you interact with an exhibit, you make it fun in a way, it's activity based. And at the end, the visitor takes away, along with very good experience, knowledge of a basic science concept. So that's the idea, and we are very much committed to this space. We have over 80,000 square feet of space, over 400 exhibits. Almost 95% of them developed in-house. So we have this capability to develop exhibits also. So there's a whole range of possibilities, and we are exploring all of them. Of course, our vision is to have more such facilities in Karachi, in rest of the Sindh, and in rest of Pakistan, so that every child here in Pakistan gets this opportunity to interact with science and in a fun way. And so, and we should be able to increase science capital in the country. Shall
we explore now also something interesting in your science center?
Yes, absolutely. And let's walk in this direction.
Let's go.
So we have, the idea here is to have more of, the way the world is around us. So we have Kyola mines, we have, the desert ecology here. We have a variety of, stuff around how nature operates. So for example, this one is a very simple demonstration of how mangroves, decrease the impact of, let's say, a tsunami on a coastal area. And so this, you could read this in an article, but here you can actually experience it.
They wouldn't show it to you.
Yeah. And so similarly here, if you come to this section, we have very interesting part about how river system operates from, Tibetan Plateau to the Arabian Sea, and what different stages it covers. If you look at this one, this is a very interesting table about erosion. So we can either, read about it just, or maybe press this button and let the water flow.
Oh wow, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Yeah, and see how it will flow through sand and how erosion takes place. So if you notice, the sand would gradually start going in this direction and start accumulating there. So this also coupled with the fact that there is no vegetation here to control erosion, something that we have exhibited over there. If we just, let me show you. It's a very simple exhibit. We have a grass here, we don't have anything here. So if you just turn it, you notice the erosion is far less, and compared to this one, whereas the erosion, this is complete sand shift. So this is all about stabilizing land on slopes. And look at the simplicity of the exhibit. And just, and you can admire these, the simplicity of exhibit and how a relatively complex.
Flexibilities actually, and for me now I want to do the same, because even though I'm not a child anymore, I feel like it's just kind of something that gets explained in a different way. It's like some gadgets you have nowadays, but it's just very manual thing. So I feel like it even attracts me. And to be honest, I really wanted to touch the sand, but I think I shouldn't.
You can. I mean, we have. Sure. Go ahead. You can even, if you want to try, build a dam here and see how water gets accumulated, and if you want to create a spillway from it, sort of to generate.
So you were allowed to touch this?
You can actually.
Not because we're talking to you, just because normally it would be fine.
Yeah, I mean it's of course. I mean we have given this access to kids. So
Yep.
Notice this again. Now this tree is
Thank you.
all artificial, made in house.
Yeah.
And so this is the kind of artwork that goes into developing the exhibits. So this again gives idea about how our forests are. And so this we have this now, idea to make it more immersive experience for visitors. The lower floors, which were established, this was established last. So we also have evolved in terms of what we do at the Science Center now.
That's nice.
And this is also again, I don't know if you got a chance to see this. We can come.
Show me?
We can walk from here. Because this is my favorite section. This is something that I absolutely.
Oh wow.
Called Cosmic Voyage. It has multiple, exhibits.
Yeah.
Almost all of them are favorite. Let me just show you this one. I call this, a quick lesson in humility. This is where we are on the globe in Karachi. We are in the immediate solar neighborhood.
Yeah.
This is Sun's neighborhood in the arm of Milky Way. This is Milky Way.
This looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is where we are. The solar system is just here. 400 billion stars in Milky Way. We are just one. This is galaxy cluster where Milky Way is. This is observable universe. 2 trillion galaxies. You just press it. This is where we are.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's like zooming out of our existence and a quick lesson in how tiny
We are.
and materially insignificant we are.
Yeah.
So that's.
So I
think
have a feeling you would be one of those people who would go probably join SpaceX or Elon Musk or stuff like that.
if given a chance, yes. I mean, I probably might end up signing up for that. So
Okay.
this exhibit is called Gravity Well. This explains Einstein's theory of relativity, the complex concept of the way gravity is explained there through this very simple and very interactive exhibit. So the theory says that gravity is not exactly a force, it's a property of space-time continuum. And if you imagine space-time continuum as a sheet, the mass and energy creates this curvature. And so the object that moves in a straight line in 2 dimensions is seen as moving in a circle because of this curvature in the 3 dimensions. So if you roll this ball, so this shows how gravity works. It's actually this ball is moving in straight line, but because of the curve of the space, it's revolving around the mass. So imagine if it's the sun, it's the earth moving around it. And if you imagine this as a black hole, it would be an infinite stretch of space-time continuum. And this object is going to go across the event horizon and never come back.
That's a long circling.
That's, yeah. This is the final dance. So again, a complex, science explained through an interactive exhibit.
Then we have
Gone. Gone in the black hole.
Well, now it's the most interesting part of this evening and this event where we brought you and we showed you everything where people and kids created, they read, they learned, they experimented with all the things. Now we are actually there where young kids are exploring science in a different way with their own project, with their passion, with their interest towards the science. And so I'm standing here in a group of guys and girls with their own projects. So I just want to know, what is it about?
Okay, so this is basically a smart power plug. You can turn it on and turn it off anywhere and anytime.
Just think about it, when you went on a trip, you just forgot to turn off a switch of a iron, fridge, lots of bills, lots of electricity. So we have made this. Can you just turn off then? Turn on. Okay, so here it is, and also there is another feature, the time set, in which we can set the time like you want AC from 1 to 3 p.m. Okay, so it will do automatically. We just have to set the timer and it will provide you convenience and each and everything.
It saves us electricity and a lot of time, because if we are going on work and then we realize we'll have to come back, so this way the time is wasted. But if we use this app, our time is saved and our money also.
And how long, guys, did it take you actually to create this project?
So we had one class per 4 weeks, so if we look at it, 4 to 5 days.
Okay. Who was more supportive, parents or teachers?
Prepare about what?
Who was more supporting you on these projects? Were they more parents? They were telling you, come on, do it, you have to do it, or they were teachers who are like, hey, actually, you have to do it?
The teachers.
Really?
Yeah.
Why that?
Because the parents didn't know about it, because the projects themselves were in the facility, so they were always there. We had to come here, and the teachers had them at all times. And like after every class we were done by them, the teachers would look at them and fix the issues that we made.
All right, and who thinks they were poles? Was that parents? Did you say parents? You wanted to say parents?
Why?
Did you say parents?
No, I would say teachers also, because teachers, many parents don't have knowledge about STEM, like they are, okay, so teachers, like parents has also played a main role in this thing. They sent us to do this thing. That's most beautiful experience for me, coming here and doing these things. I have learned many skills, communication skills, networking, and STEM. As you see, this is our project, and we are trying to make the earth more sufficient for the next generations by this saving electricity and doing as good work as we can for this earth, for this Magnifi Center, who has given this opportunity to us, and we are very thankful to this place and the people of this place and my group also. Thank you.
Great. Well, listen, you were talking about the future, and I want to know, like, what do you think you're gonna do in the future, in the next 10 years, standing now with your project, creating this amazing stuff that you did? What is the plan for the next 10 years?
Use AI and maybe use this smart power plug, and we can make it even more advanced with the help of AI. As when people misuse AI, we can also use it positively, and even make it more advanced, this whole smart power plug. And overall we can learn, this is basically the basics, and with this basics we can develop interest in engineering and other stuff, and maybe we can make a career with this.
So you're thinking you could be making your career with that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, who else? What else you gonna do? What else you gonna do?
Okay, this is very main thing. In the future, it's going to be the main initiatives of every home. It will be normal in every home. So we are taking UI, we are taking AI's help, and many things, and it can be the normal thing in the future. If we currently working on this, and also it's rare in Pakistan, as it's Alexa in other countries, and we can also do something like this in Pakistan for the empowerment and for convenience for the people who just go out of the country, so they can just control their home things by their phone and laptop, and it will provide them convenience, and there won't be any upsetness about these things. I just turn on my AC for 6-7 hours. That's it.
Okay, guys, and now we spoke about all your projects and what it possibly could be. But what personally, if you forget your project, which is wonderful work, and you all put the work into it, what do you think after 10 years you want to do?
I think I want to do something related to AI and this stuff. So this actually has really helped me, this project, to get the basics of what is this in like robotics and programming and this stuff. It was like I see myself doing something related to all of this stuff.
So we're staying in science, Miss Sandy.
Yes.
Perfect. What about you?
I would love to study abroad in New York. That's my dream. And I would love to study there and make things like these, creating future best things for like next generations, more reliable, more earth friendly, and the things that provide convenience. That's our like work to do for people.
Okay, another science person stays in the game. What about you?
I want to pursue media and do filmmaking and direction, and that's what I want to do.
So this is a change. This is a career change. Perfect. Okay, and I will also ask you still, because even still, you thinking the same, or would you do something else?
I mean, this is just a start. I can't say something based on this. Is my like the first project I actually made. So can't really say anything. But I really had fun. So I'm gonna keep trying out and then figure something out.
Okay, so we see two different people, two people for science, one for media, and something is still cooking in the oven. Thank you guys so much and good luck. Thank you. So first of all, you have your son involved in science, and what prompted you actually to, to push him towards that direction?
Actually, TDF Magnifi Science Center has been here for almost 10 years. My son was actually 4 years old when they first opened doors, and he came here, he saw this place, and he fell in love with the way they do it. And every single year he's been involved. And for last year, he was an intern here. This year, he's a volunteer here. And he helped with the summer camps. He loves working here. He doesn't actually want to go home. So the environment at this place is so amazing and so welcoming that once the children are here, they never want to leave. And there's so much innovation and there's so much passion in their work that it inspires them. Like my son, he got so inspired with the science and the creativity over here that at the age of 13, he wrote a science fiction novel. And TDF Magnifi Science and the executives here, they've been so kind towards him that they have helped him promote his book. His books are available at the gift shop here.
And would you think that actually that he came here when he was so young, the whole interaction, the interactive science, what we saw today in our audience, that you can touch things, you can grab things, you can experience, do you think it actually pushed him into that direction, helped him?
Absolutely, because it's so interactive, and the staff over here and the people over here, they're so welcoming that once the child is here, they never want to leave. And it inspires them to be creative, innovative. And just like my son, there's so many every year. This family is growing. This institution, this building, they welcome with open arms. And it's so amazing that in the whole country, there's nothing like them. We're very lucky to have a place like this, especially for children.
And what's your last message for parents who are actually still considering if they want to put their children into the science, or anything you want to say to parents who have kids as young as 3-4 years old?
They should come here, experience this, let the children experience this, because it's not just about science. It's about creativity and innovation and knowing our own passions. Once the children are here for a visit or for the summer camp or the internship, at every single age, they learn something, they learn their own passions here. And once they are involved here at TDF Magnifi Science, that's how they can build their pasts. They build their futures. They know what they're passionate about.
Okay, so technically we can wish it to every parent in the world, anywhere they are, to do the same what you did, and to bring children closer to the science, to projects that are interactive.
To not just to science, to places that help children innovate and create and get involved. It's not just about science.
Okay, thank you so much, Sidra. We appreciate you being here with us. Thank you. So Hamza, you are here in this Magnifi Science Center here today with your children, and what motivated you actually to bring everybody along?
Actually, so whenever we talk about finding places to have fun in Karachi, we are generally limited to eating out. But Magnifi Science is one place where we come, we learn, and we have fun as well. And today, with the addition of the science fair that the children had, I think they enjoyed a lot. They had a lot to learn, especially from an inspiration point of view. These children are growing up. They look forward to doing interesting stuff. And when they saw experiments being done by other children, it kind of motivated them to do some of them on their own in their free time. So, and I'm very proponent of, not just bookish information or education, but a lot of experimentation as well. And hence all of this experience kind of, motivates the children to do stuff in their own time, at their own pace, and, try to enjoy learning by doing.
And do you experiment at home yourself with your kids?
Actually, we do a lot of arts and crafts stuff. We do a lot of, Play-Doh stuff. So we build models and everything. But I think my children are now getting into an age where they want to, look into robotics, look into building systems, building applications. So kind of this was a fair which kind of give them some ideas, which definitely when they go back, they'll try on their own as well.
Is there anything you want to say to other parents who still consider in which direction they want to push their kids? Do you want to have anything, do you want to share any message with them?
I think my message would be very simple, that while the bookish education is important, but practical is equally important. So doing these experiments, even the Magnifi Science also does one of those children fairs where they put up business stalls as well. So my children participate in that as well. So my message to all the parents would be to, while they continue with the book-based knowledge, but let the children experiment, let them try and fail and then learn rather than just relying on the books.
So learning by doing.
Learning by doing, exactly.
Thank you, Hamza. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is the majestic mountains of Pakistan, and this is again area where kids, try to explore a lot in terms of going up and down. And this is one of their favorite spot also where they get themselves photographed.
Shall we do the same?
Yeah, be my guest.
Let's do it.
So this is
Wow.
fiberglass.
Oh, it's not the real stone?
No, it's not. It's not. So it's in that sense very safe.
So that technically brings us to the end of my visit here in Karachi's very much entertaining scientific hub. And thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks for sitting with me on these rocks and explaining everything that works and that doesn't in a science and motivating everybody to explore.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so very much.
Well, thanks for joining us. And that brings us to the end of my visit here in Scientific Hub in Karachi. There'll be kids creating, exploring, presenting their work and showing actually a lot of energy towards science and how interesting science can be. So that brings us to the end. It's time to say goodbye.